Hi, it's time for another of Life's Little Lessons. I'm Harriet McDonough with 3 Arms Energy Balancing, or 3arms.com. So I've noticed something interesting about narcissists. Okay, we all have them in our lives in one way or another. I certainly grew up with one in my house. My mother was a goodie, and they have a very special technique and tactic that they use. So I'm going to focus on that, and it's called withholding. They withhold praise, withhold acknowledgement, withhold remark, the silent treatment. It went on for days and days and sometimes a week at a time. It's a complete control, manipulative tactic. And sadly, I got trained into that very, very, very early. As a very small child, that's the tactic my mother was using. So I got really, really good at it and got put into a position to always be looking for someone who's withholding and see if I could get them to acknowledge me. Oh, God. So how many times have we done that? Think about it at your office, with loved ones, with other family members, and it's a very controlling, manipulative thing. The problem is if you've been programmed, like I was, to go look for withholders, I spend a ridiculous amount of time in my early years trying to get the withholder to approve of me and like me. Oh my God, wasted energy. It's just a terrible cycle of energy to get into with a narcissist. So here's an example. Not long ago, I'm in town, I'm getting a cup of coffee, I come out, there's a little sitting, tables to sit at, and there is this very delightful, wonderful woman who lives in town, and she's sitting with some other woman who I didn't know, and I come out of the store, and she's exuberant, I'm exuberant, we give each other a big hug. I'm just happy to see her. She's just a really beautiful, fabulous human being. At that moment, she introduces me to her friend who's sitting there, who I don't know and haven't seen before, who is sitting back, little hat tucked down. She barely acknowledges me as her friend says, "Oh, this is Harriet, and good friend of mine," and sort of a little explanation. And the woman leans back and she sort of turns her head and barely acknowledges me. And I thought, wow, I got a good withholder here. So my knee-jerk reaction was to be particularly solicitous to her, and "Oh, hi, and what's your name again?" And she was giving me nothing. And then I caught myself, and I thought, this is a withholder. This is what she does, and maybe she's having a particularly extra bad day, but I don't need to activate an old pattern of trying to get the withholder to be all excited about seeing me. So I gave my friend another big hug. I didn't acknowledge the withholder, and I left. I saved myself just a terrific amount of energy and time. So anyway, just something to observe. See who the withholders are in your life. It might be a parent, it might be a sibling, it might be an aunt or uncle, it might even be a colleague or a boss. I think a lot of withholding type behavior gets going, particularly in middle school. It does feel very middle school. Well, anyway, that's life's little lesson, so just pay attention to it and don't waste any energy on a withholder as best you can. Again, threearms.com, THREEARMS.com. I'm teaching lots of little short and long trainings and lectures this fall. Go take a look, see if anything interests you. All right, bye. Till next time.